What's going on, guys? It's Kyle, Finance Bro here, and today I'm going to tell you guys about day trading and why it can be really risky, but also very rewarding if done right. If you've been on YouTube for any amount of time, especially in the personal finance area, you've probably heard of day trading gurus. These are guys who claim they can make $1,000 every single day day trading, and they often will try to sell you a course that will teach you how to do that, or they'll sell you a membership into their group where they teach how to do that in there. The whole point is to sell the course and probably make more money off the course than day trading itself, but there are some interesting factors in all of this. You see, day trading has always existed, long before these gurus got popular and were able to start selling courses. Day trading at its most simplest definition is buying a security on one day and selling it in the same day, ideally for a profit. This might sound very easy in theory, and it probably sounds like something you might even be able to do literally right now. However, it's not that easy, and a lot of people lose money day trading. In fact, according to eToro, over 80% of day traders lose money in the stock market. That's only a 20% margin of day traders that are actually successful in what they do, and that's even in the short term. It's more than likely that if you look in the long term, your gains are going to be eaten up enormously by your losses. Now, what a lot of people critique these day trading gurus on is the fact that they sell this course full well knowing that 80% of day traders do lose money statistically, but for some reason they still seem to think that every single person can do it. Every single person can day trade, and apparently every single person can make $1,000 every day. To me, it doesn't seem right, and it seems a little fishy. Now, do I think some of these guys are actually legit people and know how to make money in the stock market consistently every single day by day trading? Yes, I do actually. A prime example of somebody who actually I do think is legit is Ricky Gutierrez. He's a really good trader, and from all the social proof he posts and every single screenshot he posts, I think it's legit. I do think he is making over $1,000 almost every day in the market. Of course, there's always going to be red days, and he does have his negatives. The thing is, when you're searching for advice in the stock market and how to trade better and how to make more money, you have to be careful with who you listen to. Again, most people on the internet have to protect themselves with the fact that this is not financial advice. It's something we do here quite a bit just to make sure that you guys know we're not recommending you make any kind of trades, investment decisions without doing research first and consulting a real financial advisor. The problem with a lot of these gurus though is that they're almost selling basically investment advice for a very large premium to people who for the most part don't even know that they're being ripped off. A $300 course that does teach you actionable, valuable skills is reasonable, but when it's something that doesn't make you any money in the long term, I'd call it a ripoff. Again, this is all speculative, but be careful when you're picking out these courses or listening to somebody who claims they're a guru. The other thing with day trading is that it's kind of restrictive on what platform you're on, and especially what account you have with your brokerage. In Robinhood, which is likely what most investors who are getting into the stock market start with and find out about, there actually is something called a pattern day trader rule, or PDT for short. This PDT rule basically states that unless you have $25,000 in your account, you cannot day trade more than 3 times in a 5 consecutive day period. If I buy a share of Apple for $119 a share on one day and then sell it the same day at $120 a share for a $1 profit, that is a day trade. If I do that 3 more times in a week, I will be considered a pattern day trader, and Robinhood will restrict my access to day trading unless I have a $25,000 account balance. I should mention that this isn't only Robinhood that does this. There are a lot of other brokerages that do have this rule in place, but there are ways around it. One great way to get around it is by using a cash account, which is basically an account funded by cash. You see, most people start out with a margin account, especially with Robinhood, where basically the way funds are extracted from it. You see, most people, especially with Robinhood, start out with a margin account. A margin account basically gives you access to funds or money that you normally wouldn't have. Robinhood does this so that you can get your money earlier when you try to do a deposit from your bank into the brokerage. But with Robinhood, you get your money early and then you can start spending it. However, because you get this money early, the brokerage wants to have some collateral. That collateral being no full access to day trades and also the ability to restrict your account if you overspend your limit or do other things that are kind of risky or shady. I think for the most part, we're all very smart individuals, especially if we're even thinking about investing in the stock market. And for the most part, most people understand the risks involved, although there are some people who make some very, let's just say, interesting investments. Keeping a limit on people of $25,000 is a lot of money for the everyday citizen, and I feel like most people are just going to give up if they see that. Now, of course, you can day trade within your 3 day trades per 5 consecutive days, but again, you're not going to make as much money, and it's a little bit harder because you're working with less room. But overall, would I even recommend day trading in the first place? And the answer is maybe. Maybe because it depends on what kind of investor you are and what you want to achieve. If you're looking for a lot of growth in a short amount of time and you want to be consistently involved in the market every single day, then maybe day trading's for you. I would again warn you to look at the cautions, look at the risk, and make sure that you know what you're getting into before you invest, and always be careful. Day trading is not an easy game, and people have lost hundreds, thousands, even millions on this kind of thing. But with that being said, if you're not a day trader, you can always swing trade, or what I think me and Zach prefer here on this channel is long-term investing. But my whole point here is to just be careful with who you're listening to on the internet, especially for financial advice, and of course, be careful with what you're trading. Day trading might seem like this amazing get-rich-quick scheme, but trust me, it is not, and it will bite you in the end if you're not careful with how you do it. But of course, as always, this is purely speculative. This is not financial advice for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, nor is Zach, nor is anybody on this channel. We do not try to give financial advice to anybody in this channel. Please do your own research and invest at your own risk. But other than that, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I just want to talk to you guys real quick about day trading, pattern day trading rule, and some of the risks involved with it. So please listen to this, guys. Be careful out there. And I'm Kyle at Finance Bro. Take it easy.